Hello, and welcome to Internet Roundup. That's the thinker, Josh the Thinker Clark.
That's right.
And your awesome, shinning
Yeah, right.
sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Did you know that the guy who, I'm Chuck, by the way, of stuff you should know. The guy who made the movie, the Pixar guy that makes a bunch of their big movies like Monsters, Inc., Lee Unkrich, owns the original sweater from that movie.
Wow.
Because he was a fan and he's rich.
Yeah, that's put those two together. That's how you end up with something like that.
That's pretty neat.
That is very neat.
So this is Internet Roundup, and what we do is usually get sidetracked initially and then talk about what we like and dislike on the internet.
That's right.
And what are we doing this week?
I say, in honor of your beard, in honor of Beard Week.
Is it Beard Week?
Yeah, well, there's a beard contest in Brooklyn, of all places. Can you believe it?
That's weird.
If you're going to hold a beard contest, why Brooklyn, I guess, is my big question. Yeah, the National Beard and Mustache Championships were held on November 7th in Brooklyn.
So stupid.
And it is fairly stupid.
It makes me want to shave.
Coming from a guy with a beard.
It makes me want to cut my beard off.
Well, I mean, just don't go compete.
You want to be neat as if I did it, and then we just smash cut, and I had a clean face.
That would be cool. And then you showed remorse, and like that was glued back later in the next shot.
And then I see my four chins, and I'm like, that's why I had the beard. So we're going to go through this. Time Magazine has a list of the 25 most influential beards of all time.
So hot.
And we're going to blaze through these and give a thumbs up or thumbs down.
Number 1, Abraham Lincoln.
Thumbs up. ZZ Top.
Yeah.
I'm going to give him that.
2, maybe 4 thumbs up.
Yeah, Chuck Norris,
I don't even think of that guy with the beard. He's a Johnny-come-lately, even though it was a very long time ago.
Yeah.
Has he always had a beard?
Yeah, but it's not, it's that 5 o'clock shadow thing.
Well, plus, it's just part of his face, it seems like, I think.
You're right, it's not even a beard.
No.
It's like the G.I. Joe dolls from the 70s.
Exactly, yeah. Who's
Mr.
next?
T.
Yeah.
Good one.
Can't imagine him without a beard or a mohawk. Man,
Gandalf?
I have to say, Mr. T looks old, but if you think about it, he's kind of aging all right.
Yeah, and he is kind of old.
Sure. Gandalf without a beard, talk about freaky.
Zach Galifianakis, I don't know
He's a beardy guy.
Yeah, but influential.
Okay, yeah, I see your point.
Castro.
Sure. Imagine
Classic.
Castro without a beard. He never would have gotten anywhere.
No. Who was that? Da Vinci, great beard.
Sure.
Billy Mays, don't know who that is.
Oh, Billy Mays, the pitch man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Billy Mays' beard, yeah.
Didn't he pass away?
Yes, he did.
That's very sad.
R.I.P.
Jesus. Well,
sure. Jesus without a beard?
Yeah.
No way.
Must be strange. Karl Marx, I didn't know he had such an amazing beard.
Yeah. Beautiful stuff.
That's really nice.
His beard actually told him what to write a lot of the time.
Oh, really?
It had a really whiny, high-pitched voice.
TV on the radio's Kip Malone.
Yeah, he's got a beautiful beard there. Yeah. I think he may have won the Brooklyn contest.
Jerry Garcia?
Sure. Jerry without a beard? Come on.
Well, I've seen it. It's weird looking.
Oh, yeah, back in the day when he was like a little hillbilly who'd wear his shirt tucked in and his pants pulled up here. Yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Jeff Bridges, I'm going to say no because he's not always associated with being bearded.
Precisely.
Santa Claus, come on.
Duh.
Monet, that's pretty great beard.
Yeah.
Nice work, Claude. Are we really doing this? Is this a show?
We're blazing through it, like you said.
Rick Rubin, I give him props because he's always had that look. He's no hipster.
I have a terrible connection. I can't. I'm stuck on Kip Malone.
Oh, okay.
So you call him out, and I'll say thumbs up or down from memory.
Brigham Young, no mustache, big beard.
Yeah, that's a weird beard. I got to say, beard. And it's a certain kind of look, and I'm all right with it.
Dave Grohl.
Dave Grohl's in there?
No comment.
Come on.
Anthrax's Scott Ian.
Sure.
That's a goatee, but he's had that thing forever.
Yeah, that guy, he knows what he's doing.
Slayer's Kerry King.
Nah.
Yeah.
I think an intern at Time really wanted to show the music that they listen to.
Yeah.
They're hip.
Mario Batali, that's just a terrible excuse for a beard. So.
And ponytail, too.
Yeah, he's off my list.
It's greasy.
Osama bin Laden.
Yeah, can't have him without the beard.
Influential as well.
He didn't even try to shave his beard when he was hiding out. That's how influential that beard is.
Yeah, true. That would have been like so easy to disguise him.
Be like, who's Osama bin Laden?
Yeah. Representative Don Young, never heard of him. Bad beard. Why is he on this list?
I don't know. I'm stuck on Santa Claus now.
Walt Whitman.
Sure, yeah.
That's one of the best beards of all time.
Thumbs up on Whitman.
And which brings us back to Lincoln.
Oh, good. We made it through this.
Yes.
Okay.
What are we doing next?
We are talking about a drunk map. Are you familiar with these?
Right.
It's the hot new thing.
Really? Okay. The most dangerous objects while impaired, and this is an actual study done by drugabuse.com to seriously convey the dangers of your house when you're hammered.
Yeah, they're saying like even your own home that you're so familiar with, if you get wasted, you're going to run into stuff. Specifically, you're going to fall down on your floor and injure yourself. That's number 2. Number 1, most dangerous thing in your house is unsurprisingly the stairs.
Right. The weirdest one I thought was your ceiling. Ceilings and walls. Walls I get.
Yeah, the ceiling is...
How do you get hurt by ceiling? What are you doing?
I literally can't think of it.
Jumping on your bed and your head goes through the ceiling like in a cartoon?
That's got to be it. Although I guess if you're up in the attic looking around for like your childhood pictures because you want everyone at the party to see how cute you were.
Sure.
And you step through the rafters and your foot comes through the ceiling, have you just gone from injuring yourself on the floor to the ceiling?
That's weird.
We need to find this out.
I don't know, but it also includes most injured parts of the body, which are the head, face, and trunk and pubic region.
Yeah, ouch. Because you have a nerve net in your pubic area.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that's why breaking your pelvis is one of the most painful places.
Ooh, man, that just sounds painful.
It is because of the nerve net.
And does that explain the testicle pain as well?
I think that's its own thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then finally, they say that obviously Friday through Sunday, the 3-day span represents more than half of all drunk injuries.
Drunk and drugs, because everybody's drunk and on drugs from Friday to Sunday.
Pretty much.
As Loverboy said, everybody's working for the weekend.
So you can find that at metro.co.uk and elsewhere if you just Google most dangerous objects while impaired.
Yeah, I'm sure drugabuse.com is showing them off.
Yeah, and we're kind of joking here, but it actually does have some pretty useful information.
Yeah.
And they're trying to say, be careful out there, even in your own home.
And men tend to injure themselves way more by far also.
Oh, than women?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if that's because men get more drunk. Or if it's just...
They're rowdier.
Right.
Horseplay, that's a male thing.
All right, let me see if I can put my head through the ceiling. Women don't say that kind of stuff.
The ceiling just became the floor.
All right, this has been the best episode of Internet Roundup ever.
We are very, very sorry for it.
And we will see you next week if we haven't been fired.